Second quarter of action underway back here at the Glenwood High School. Jacksonville with the basketball. They dump it over to Armstrong, who lays it up in off the glass and in. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, that's a guy they bring in, and he's a very good post player, polished post player, and that is Deontay Armstrong. And I've seen they throw him the ball a lot inside it. He does pretty good work under there. He got it easy there and gets the basket to flow. A three-point play. And it's nice to bring him in when they put Keene and Peak on the bench.
That foul was on Cruz. That's his first. Fifth on the Railers. Got Horsham, Cook, Block, Podbelsic, and Cruz on the floor for the Railers. Up by just 2. Horsham down in the corner. Max looking, skips it on top to Gavin, flips it over to Podbelsic in the left corner. All the way back over near side. Max with 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound to Jackson for the Crimsons.
Yeah, good look.
And you talked about the different runs, Josh. Railers with 12 in a row, and now Jacksonville's put on 5 in a row. And Gavin's going to be whistled for a foul. I thought Gavin just tipped it away, but they're going to get Gavin for a foul, and now Gavin's picked up his second. I thought it was just simply knocking it out of bounds.
Wow.
So the Railers now with 16 fouls, and Jacksonville could be seeing a lot of free throw action here in the first half.
Yeah, and Gavin's got to be really smart against those big boys underneath, pushing and shoving. You can't afford to get a cheap one and have him on the bench plus Bowlby too.
Dugan over to Jackson. Back to Dugan. He'll fire a long 3. It's on the way. That won't go down. Fighting for the rebound, Armstrong, Cook, and Block, and they're going to say last touch by Armstrong. So it'll head back to the Railers, up 2 with 6:37 to go here in the first half. Horsham back to Gavin.
The Railers on a little scoring drought here. Need somebody to step up in the middle, somebody to knock down a big shot. We got to get our momentum going back that we once had early in the first quarter.
Well, and time again, how many times have we seen number 1 hit the big shot when we need it from the corner? Pod on the way,
yes.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go. Way to talk. Jeff, every time we come down the floor, just bring that up and we should be all right.
But we've seen him do that more and more, and I think he's the forgotten Railer.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the people on that bench over there, they know exactly who he is.
Oh, yeah, especially defensively, effort-wise. Now he's come up with big 11 points here in the first half.
17-12, they dump it down to Armstrong again, and I think Austin got caught for reaching.
Yeah, our guys are doing a lot of reaching now and not moving our feet. Guys aren't getting across the floor. Armstrong already with 3.
Foul on Cruz. That's his second, 7th team foul. And now the officials are talking. One had 1 in bonus, one had 2. And so now instead of it being 1 in bonus, they are saying it's 2 shots. So Adam Conradi will check in just a moment as Armstrong's free throw drops in. So Adam Conradi in, Austin Cruz out. Now we're getting a little closer to Jacksonville size with Adam Conradi.
Yeah, and some foul trouble, there's no doubt about it with the Railers. So got to take care of the ball, and our guys got to move our feet in the back. We're reaching and slapping too much. We've got size enough to keep our hands straight up and adjust a lot of shots by Jacksonville, but we're reaching first, and we're getting the foul called.
Skipped across. Will's going to drive baseline, and a hand check foul is going to be whistled on the Crimson as Will tried to go sliding by on the baseline. Looks like that foul is going to go on Blake Hance. It'll be the 4th team foul, first on Hance. Horsham inbounds to Cook. Max being watched by Jackson. Max swinging around quickly. Horsham right side 3 on the way.
Man.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Max gets the rebound, and he'll back it up and reset for the Railers. 5:15 to go.
Tyler not feeling it right now. Hard and a couple of them off, so we got to get him going. He's usually good for a couple of them.
Tyler with a nice cut to the basket. Gavitt found him, laid it up and in.
Yeah, they're so concerned about our perimeter, and Tyler found a wide open gap underneath the basket. A big pass by Gavin Block and a big basket. We got on a little streak where we haven't been scoring.
19-14, Railer lead back up to 5, under 5 to go here in the first half. Hance Over to Jackson. Dugan looking underneath. Jackson picks up his dribble. Dugan on the right side rises up over Tyler. Missed the three badly. Ball loose on the floor, and an alternate possession will send it back to the Railers. Max Cook down there getting it. You know, Josh, I don't know. We may have caught a break there because it looked like Tyler collided pretty well with Dugan going up for that three.
Yeah, it was way off. So I was watching the flight of the ball, so I didn't get to see it. But usually when a pretty good shooter misses that bad, something's affected it.
4.5 to go in our first half. Railers up by 5, 19-14. Will Podbelsic leading the way for the Railers. He has 11. Over in the right corner, Podbelsic. Gavin rises up for three. That's nice. Good.
First shot, I believe, by Gavin. He's taken all night, and it was a big one. A nice pass from Podbelsic on the skip pass right over to Gavin. He stepped right into it, and he carried us last night, Jeff.
So now the Railer lead is at 8, 22-14.
Get it, Tyler.
Tipped by Tyler. Nice job, stolen away. Defense into offense for the Railers. Here comes Max.
Oh, Will.
Max gets it back, drives the lane, flips it up, and they're going to say before the shot, Max was fouled. That'll be the 15th foul on the Crimsons, and that's going to go against Kaufman.
Will was wide open for several seconds, and as hot as he has been, I kind of like to see him shoot that.
In the corner, Podbelsic, back on top to Max. Favorite spot three, off to the side, no good. Can anybody track it down? Saved, and they're going to say last touch. Saved off of Jacksonville. Boy, I thought went off of Adam.
Conrady, yeah. Keene threw it off of Conrady, and that was pretty easy from here anyway. We'll take it. We'll take any break we can get.
Quick scoring update thanks to Joel. At the end of 3 in the city tournament, SHG up 1 as they head to the 4th over Southeast. 3:20 to go in the first half. Lincoln up 22-14. They find Tyler, nice catch, saving it inbounds, gets it back out to Max. Quick ball movement. Will looking inside, not there.
Be patient. Make sure you get good passes.
Gavin's going to drive, picks up his dribble. Horsham out to Cook. Max will back it out as he's checked by Kaufman. Wanting a screen from Conrady. Work it around to Max, now back to Tyler. Gavin fakes the three. 17-footer, little long, rebound. Armstrong couldn't hang on to it, but went it right to Dugan for the Crimson.
Yeah, pretty good shot, though. They had to run at Gavin because he made his last three. He did a one dribble pull-up from about 15 and just off the iron a little hard.
And, you know, Jacksonville's got to think they're living on borrowed time because they've been playing much of this first half without Josh Peak.
Yeah, and you'd like to extend that lead a little more with Peak on the bench.
Barlow with the left-hand dribble back to Dugan. Dugan against Podbelsic. There's Keene. His jumper hit the side of the backboard. Podbelsic looking to run, and a foul is going to be whistled on Barlow. That'll be 16 fouls on the Crimsons. 22-14, Josh, after the Railers went down 6-0 to get this one started. Certainly a little bit of a wake-up call, but once Pod hit those first couple threes to get things opened up, certainly made this team feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry here either with Gavin 2 fouls.
As Horsham hits a three.
You know, you almost think too, Jeff, right here, and maybe that's what Coach is doing right now. Cruz goes to the scores table. We're up 11 points. Gavin Block's got 2 fouls. There's no sense. Now, if we get a stoppage of play and Gavin can go in for offense, put him in. But we can't, we can't leave him in there and have that chance like Max did last night of getting the third.
So a timeout on the court with Jacksonville just taking a 30-second timeout. 1:59 left in our first half. Lincoln's extended to a 25-14 lead. But I do caution this. At Roy S. Anderson earlier this year, Lincoln was up 10 at halftime, and Jacksonville came back on that one, so long way to go.
Here comes Peak back in the lineup. Maybe Coach Dugan thinks it's getting maybe a little too far out. He's got to put his stud back in, but look for him. He's not a great outside shooter. Look for him to put his head down and have another Railer step in front and take another charge. It'll be a huge third foul.
Peak with the basketball on the near sideline. Back to Keene. Peak with 3 points. That was early on. Then he got in some early foul trouble and went to the bench. Dugan.
Yeah, I'm okay with just them doing this. They can hold it the whole quarter. We get Gavin and Bowlby back in with 2.
Inside, nice pass as it is Hans who lays it up and in, and Conrady fell behind him, and then Adam with the foul. So Jacksonville worked that one just the way they wanted to, and now a slew of Railers, Bowlby, Horsham, and Block all ready to check in for the Railers.
Yeah, just a little experience taking over both 2 big bodies. Hans underneath, of course, he goes 6'7" and a junior forward, but he outweighs even Conrady by quite a bit, and he's a load underneath there to move.
Free throw up, off the back of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around. Jacksonville gets it back. Peak's going to drive in. 15-footer, a little too hard. Podbelsic the rebound. Railers catch a break there. As time ticks down here at Glenwood High School to a minute to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in
the first half.
Any hurry here, Jeff. If they're going to hold it, I'll hold it and wait. Take in locker room in with a 9-point lead.
So Block with 2, Peak with 2, Bowlby with 2. Foul trouble could certainly play a factor as this one goes into the second half. 45 seconds to go. Gavin back on top to Max. Over to Horsham. Again, Railers up 9. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Horsham, again watched by Dugan, down to 18 seconds.
Yeah, they're kind of playing a matchup zone where we're just going to see if Max can go one-on-one against Dugan.
And then a holding foul is going to be whistled on Dugan as Max tried to make a move. Now Dugan's picked up his second, and here comes
bonus time.
Bonus time. Max at the line will shoot 1 in bonus.
Perfect.
And so Bowlby, Block, Podbelsic out, Cruz, Conrady, and Olden back in. Max with 3 early on. Free throw up, free throw good.
Yeah, I know we got 1 point and maybe hopefully get another one here, but a little too early. Max went with about 11 seconds, and they've still got 9 seconds to get a very good look off.
Second one, Max got them both. 27-16, Jacksonville plenty of time. Peak with 4. Dugan fires a 3. That's no good. Conrady with a strong rebound, and that's the way our first, we got a foul. We got a foul before the horn sounded. And Hans has picked up his second, and it was Conrady who was fouled just as the buzzer sounded. They need the guys on the court. They got to have 5 on the floor. So Conrady, big moment here for the sophomore. 1 in bonus. Free throw on the way. Got it.
Adam steps up there with confidence. The big sophomore. We've talked about it, and this is 2 big free throws here.
Second one.
Nice, Adam.
Oh, didn't go down. Got 1, missed the second one, and that'll be our halftime score. It is Lincoln 28, Jacksonville 16. We will take a timeout and be back with our halftime show. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.